Hello everybody and welcome to the third part of Conversations about Phalloplasty with Bach Angel. And in this part, I'm explaining to you how the testicles are implanted in the third stage.
Hi everybody, good morning. I have a special guest coming on in a minute. I'm gonna let everybody cycle through. Morning kids. I'm gonna play a little music for you. I'm gonna tell you something cool. Let's get in the groove. Get in the groove. We're gonna bring on Demi here in a minute, but I want you to get in the groove. Feel it. You know dancing is good for your soul. I miss dancing so much. Let's have a dance. Should I do a live dance? We can smoke and dance and I'll DJ. You want to do that? I'm a good DJ. Let's do it. If you guys are into it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a dance night. This week I'll make a dance night where we can smoke weed and listen to the grooves, because I believe music totally changes everything. And that music that really deep down gets in your soul. Just that good beat where we can just feel the love. I'm telling you, I believe music is a game changer. It brings people together. If people forget anger, they forget hate, they forget bullshit, and everybody comes together. It's real, kids. I'm a big music freak. I go to all those places because those places don't care that I'm a tranny. Those places don't care where I come from. Dancing creates a space of unity, and a space of unity is where I exist. For me to explain to you why music is important, you must understand the term unity and coexistence. And if me and you do not start to understand coexisting in this world that is not just made for you, it's made for everyone. And if you and I don't start getting our shit together to hang out with each other, even though you voted for whoever, and I voted for whoever, or you decided that you don't need surgery, or I need... What the fuck, people? Listen to more music. It'll change your whole attitude. So, enough of that. Now, where's Demi? Are you around, buddy? So I'm going to bring on Demi. Demi is a trans man from Russia. Can you do it again for me, dude? From Russia, who has become a very good friend of mine. And Demi has had bottom surgery, okay? Demi has had bottom surgery, and he's going through the process now, which is phenomenal. And as an old tranny, I'm totally interested in this stuff because I think a lot of you kids out there are choosing to do the bottom surgery. Now, that's awesome. Good for you. But what I want you to know is I want to give you some information so that you can make the right choice. I can't give you information on bottom surgery because I didn't do it and I won't do it. But hey, kiddo, there's Demi right there. Can you, here, let me request. Hey, Malik. So I have, let me see, go live. Okay. Demi on here, and Demi got bottom surgery. So we have been discussing, I don't know, why is my connection so shitty? So.
Hey, Bach.
Hey, handsome man. So.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, my friend, hanging in there. So my connection is a little weird. I don't know why, but I want to just give you the floor first. So let's take from where we left off. Do you remember?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I do. This time, actually, I even wrote my Instagram here and mirrored because Instagram mirrors everything.
That's
I first wrote it normally, you
that's
see it there, and then I thought, no, Instagram is gonna mirror it. So yeah, so this is Instagram and this is YouTube. In case anybody wants to see videos.
everybody should follow you. Just so you know, I'm gonna yell out there. Everybody follow Dimi because you're important. You're important. So
Thank you, Buck. So last we met 2 times before, and one time we spoke. And well, actually, by the way, if you see me for the first time, I'm Dimi. I'm 38. I'm a trans man. I live in Germany, and I'm originally from Russia, but I live in Germany since 25 years now. And I have undergone phalloplasty surgeries. Those were 5 stages in Germany. In the hospital I am at, there are 5 stages.
okay,
You might have heard about 2 stages or 3 stages, but in my case, it's 5. And 2 times when we met and chatted here with Buck, I've I've told you about the first and the second stage.
that's right.
And Buck has recorded them, and I've recorded them. You can find them on IGTV, on Buck's channel, and on my YouTube channel. So exactly. So just in short, first stage is vaginectomy, scrotoplasty, and urethral lengthening.
Okay.
And here I'm just going to make a small note. My surgeons ask for vaginectomy. There are clinics out there who don't.
Okay.
Don't think that phalloplasty means you will have to get rid of your vagina. If you love your vagina, it's totally cool, right? There are doctors there who leave it there.
Excellent.
It's important, yes.
I know nothing of this. So if I don't know, and I'm pretty up on shit, then I'm telling you, a lot of people out there who want this surgery don't know. So again, I'm just going to say before we move on, thank you, Dimi. It means a lot to me that you're willing to share your experience.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then the second stage is, I've made notes this time, phalloplasty, the actual phalloplasty, where you take the full grafted skin from your, in my case, arm. And
can you show
show
your arm for us again? Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
they took the skin off there. Is that to create the
phallus?
All right.
The actual phallus, and here this is healthy skin.
Yeah.
Because the method I'm using is not the tube-in-tube method,
right,
which would be rolling twice.
Yeah.
But the prelimination method.
Right.
And we spoke about this last time.
So what's
right?
the surgery, or what is the exact name of the surgery you are getting?
Altogether, it's called phalloplasty.
Just phalloplasty. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
Great.
It's still phalloplasty. It's always phalloplasty. But like when I'm saying the second stage is phalloplasty, I'm actually meaning that the phallus is being formed, and it's plastic surgery. So
right.
That's why phalloplasty.
That's right. That's yeah.
That's the name.
So now we're on the third stage, right? Okay.
Yes, exactly. So just one more thing. At the second stage, you do the phalloplasty with the urethral hookup.
Okay.
Meaning that the new urethra, which was growing here and which is transplanted now to the your genital area, it's going to be hooked up with the urethral lengthening, which was prepared for in the first stage.
That's right.
This is very, very crucial because this hookup, this area where it's being connected, is very fragile. This is the area where most complications take place, meaning fistula, for example. A fistula are small or maybe big holes so that your urine will come through.
Right.
Which is not good. It has to heal.
Okay.
It's not so bad either.
Okay.
It happens quite often. In my case, it thank God didn't happen. But if it does, you have to hold, like while peeing, you have to hold those fistula closed.
Oh.
And your body will heal
properly. But if you don't hold that closed, the urination comes through that.
Exactly.
Until it's completely healed, right?
Yeah.
So connecting your urethra. So they're taking your biological urethra and connecting the tube they created on your arm to that urethra, and it has to bind, and then eventually you'll be able to urinate through that urethra.
Exactly. So the urethral lengthening, which was in the first stage, there they used your small, they're called minor. No, I forgot. Small, the inner lips, basically.
Yeah, the labia,
Uh,
labia.
labia minora,
All
exactly.
right. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
they use those to make a urethral lengthening. There, they actually connect your original urethral exit
Okay.
with the clitoris. Basically, they lead it up towards the clitoris,
That's right. Yeah.
which is sort of similar to metoidioplasty, if
Okay.
you heard of that.
Yes.
Right. This is the small version.
Yeah, that's why I was at, that's the small version. Medioplasty is
Metoidio.
metoid. Yes, right. Okay. Gotcha.
And that's the first stage. And the second stage is this new urethra connected to that new, it's also new,
Yeah.
urethral exit.
Okay, great.
And the fistula can happen in the first stage also, and also in the second.
Wow.
And you can only proceed to the next stage when everything has healed.
That's right. So how do you prevent a fistula? Is that how you
Fistula.
Fistula, yeah. Which a fistula is when something isn't binding correct?
When,
Or what is a fistula?
yes.
Yeah.
Fistula is a hole, just a hole.
I see.
Like you have,
Right.
like if you have, for example, you make like a tube, for example, and in that tube you have to sew all over.
Okay, right.
And if there are anywhere holes here,
okay,
your urine might come through.
That's right. Okay.
And the most important part is if you have your exit here and the new one here, you can probably imagine that this area is going to be most fragile.
That's right.
And to prevent that, well, one thing is that you have to carry a urethral catheter for 14 days.
Oh.
After both of those stages. Those are most complicated stages, actually. And
yeah, that's a little.
Those.
I mean, catheters can be very uncomfortable, for a lack of a better word.
Yes, yes. There are different kinds of catheters, and there are, for example, pubic catheters. That's probably kind of comfortable because you don't feel it much.
Yeah.
You probably feel it in your belly a little bit.
Yeah.
It might hurt a little bit because it's a wound, basically. It's an opening. Yeah. But not other than that it's probably kind of okay.
Okay.
But the other one, and my doctors don't do the pubic catheter, they do the indwelling.
Okay, what's
one? It means it goes through your penis. Okay. Well, in the first stage, it goes through your normal, original urethral exit opening.
Right.
And it goes all the way to your bladder.
Okay.
And in your bladder, there is a small ball filled with water, basically. Well, it's a solution. Salty water solution, so that this urethral catheter doesn't jump out.
Right. Wow.
And that's really good that they do this because
the ball in the end holds so it doesn't come out. Is that what you're saying? Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. But that ball also can be uncomfortable inside.
Sure.
You can feel it sometimes.
Sure. So now where are you?
I am already all done. But I'm after the 5th stage, but I had some complications as well.
Well, I'm sure that happens a lot. So can we go now to, I want to go to
sure.
3rd stage.
3rd stage.
Yeah.
Yes. So I brought something. So this is the 3rd stage.
Cool.
Do you know what that is?
Are those testicles?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. And I have one inside and one is now outside, because when they implant in the next stage, when they implant the erectile device, they exchange one testicle for a pump.
Wow.
So
explain that.
Yeah. So the 3rd stage is in the prepared scrotum, which was prepared for in the 1st stage. They they make two openings
Mm.
next to the penis, basically on both sides.
Okay.
And put those. There are different sizes.
Okay.
Normally there are like 3 or 4 sizes. This is middle size.
Okay, great.
Also said like M.
Yeah.
And it's 21 milliliters.
That looks about a good size. That looks like a,
It is.
like a regular size. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it depends on your size, of course.
Sure. Sure.
But also you have to know that in thinner people or also in smaller people, there is not so much space there. And if you take something too big, it's well, your body might not accept it basically and will hurt a lot.
Yeah, because
You know.
will want to reject it, so it'll be pushing it out. Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. It's a foreign body, so your body is gonna fight against it. And some people have also complications, have infections, have complications such as them protruding through your skin out and getting out, which is painful and really, nothing to wish for.
Well, like if you get any foreign object in your body naturally wants to push it out. That's just a natural body thing. It's not really anything to do with the bottom surgery, but except for the fact that you're inserting something foreign. So that's why you're saying possibly you should think about getting a smaller size of testicle.
Consult with your doctor and see what they suggest, because they have their experience. They have they have done many surgeries, so they probably know best.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be better to go for a smaller size, and you can get bigger size later if you want.
Right.
Because skin stretches.
That's right.
And I saw it on myself how really, like, first I was kind of swollen because of the surgery, and I also tend to swelling after surgeries in the surgery area. It was like huge and blue and all colors.
Wow. Wow.
but it was okay in the end. And this is also a learning curve for me, that I tend to have too much I have probably too many vessels which bleed, and the bleeding doesn't stop fast. And we have found a solution for that in the last surgery. I got some medication against that.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Not bleed out, because you for some reason you're like bleeding out fast. I forgot what that's called, but that's an actual thing people have. So they have to make it so your blood coagulates, I think it's called. So it gets
exactly
right.
The thing though with that, you have to really be careful, because you normally get like heparin, which is against the coagulation. It's rather for thinning of the blood.
Oh shit.
Because especially with phalloplasty, you must be careful, because a blood clot might close the vessel or vein, and your phallus might not survive.
Wow.
It's really important.
Wow.
So there are things to consider, and yes, that's one of them.
This is not just like, and that's why I fucking value this time with you, Dimi, because you're really, it's important that we get guys like, I don't know why more guys don't want to talk about their body.
Well, I think there are quite many there. Like there are Facebook groups which you can join.
But those are
they're private.
So they're not putting the information to not everyone wants to join a private group. Not everyone is able to do that. There's kids in Malaysia that I work with that
sure
to the internet whatsoever, basically maybe YouTube, if that. But that I want to just let you know, and I'm going to keep thanking you, because it's very important to me that you share the knowledge, and because more men are going to start getting the surgery. I see it happening. More men are going to do it, but we need to have this information, because I don't want anybody to get it and you get gangrene and you can't have it, and I've heard horror stories. I want to move forward and positive stories so that you kids can get this bottom surgery. It's so important for many of you. So thank you.
Yes.
Important. Yeah.
It's very, very important to hear from those surgeons also, how many surgeries do they do?
That's right.
And how experienced are they?
Yeah.
How do they cope with complications, if there are some, because complications always are there.
That's right.
And it's really important to see what do they do, and like what's their statistics. They might not want to share it with you. That's why you might want to know, can keep in touch or get in touch with patients who are with those doctors
Yes.
and see their
Who
experiences.
is your doctor, by the way? Who is
It's Dr. Kuncher and Dr. Bull in Berlin.
in Berlin? Okay, they're doing
Yeah.
a lot of the surgeries there now, aren't they?
Yes, yes, twice a week one. Yeah.
Wow, that's really phenomenal. It's just so crazy. Like this is happening. So, okay, so where are you now? You're third, and then
So
yeah,
yes, I'm with the testicles.
okay,
So it's important for with those to know that, well, my doctors don't combine this surgery with any other surgery or any other stage. That's why we have 5 stages. Some others do combine it, for example, even with the erectile device. Sometimes they combine it with the glandsplasty.
so how long between, probably this isn't something I think might be different for each person, between the stages, right? So stage one is healed, and then it just has to heal, and then you can go to stage two, heals, and then you go to stage,
Yeah,
right? So it just is, it could be individual. Each person heals differently, right? So how long
that's right.
has it taken you between each stage? How long has the healing period?
Yes.
Yeah.
So between the first and the second stage, there were 9 months for me,
Oh, wow.
9 months, but minimum is 6 months because we have the tube. Remember,
Right,
there was a tube which had to heal in there,
right.
and that tube actually it's a good way to prevent complications like fistula, and the other type of complications are strictures.
Oh,
Strictures,
yeah.
as in when the narrowings.
Yes, right, right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember the word right now because I'm totally,
Well,
I just woke up.
I know I only know the word stricture or narrowing, or also there are other complications
What?
like
Like,
narrowing and is building a leash, or like,
oh.
what is it called?
So what happens?
Uh,
Constricting, is that what you're saying? Like the little, like the thing can constrict back, and then if it closes, then you're kind of screwed because there's no, that
you,
can happen.
you can't be.
You
You can't be then.
Then they have to
But you will.
open it up again. Is that what they have to do?
Well, if you can't, well, you won't not being able to pee like from now to the next moment.
Hmm.
You probably will see that your urine stream has gotten thinner,
Uh-huh.
or it like starts hurting
Uh-huh.
while peeing.
Uh-huh.
So you have to run to the hospital
Okay.
so they can do something. What they do, they will give again push a catheter, a
Right.
urethral catheter through, and they'll probably have to revise, as in
Yeah.
open that area
Yeah.
and see why there is a stricture or narrowing.
That's right. Something's causing it. Right. So,
And
so somebody wrote right here that Kaiser does two-stage fallow, and so of course there's going to be a difference between two-stage and five-stage. Five
yeah,
sounds to me much more. I think I would choose five-stage just because I believe that doing things in increments, and it's only my
mm,
opinion, but increments that way gives your body less of a stress and less of a, so you're literally doing everything a tiny bit at a time. And I think that's actually a much healthier way for your body.
there's this, and there's also of course to consider that every time you do the surgery, you get the how, what do you call it? The anesthesia.
Right.
That's not good for your body. You have to think about that as well.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
that's why I'm doing this, because I'm sharing your opinion. I think it's better to do the incremental
I
steps.
just think that it doesn't mean that, right? It doesn't mean anyone right or wrong. I'm going to say only from my own opinion and from the other men I have spoken to who have had major complications with phalloplasty.
Mm.
And it's why, it's why this is important, because only information I have got prior to you was most guys were not happy with it. So now I'm getting you, a guy who's super happy with it, and that makes me have a different opinion of the surgery. And now I'm feeling like, wow,
Yeah, cool.
yeah, this is great.
Yeah. So exactly. So I'm also, I'm also quite lucky that I didn't have so many
Yes,
complications.
you are.
But I think one of the reasons is there are several reasons. One is I'm lucky. The other is that my doctors have a lot of experience. The other is I don't smoke. I think this is important.
Yep, it is.
Also, I'm kind of healthy. I lead a healthy lifestyle. I'm doing my best. Many people just don't, you know.
I was going to say the same thing, dude, because, remember, I'm old and I got my surgeries a million years ago. And I used to smoke cigarettes 30 years ago. And that was the first thing they told me, you got to stop smoking, dude. And like, I never had a weight problem, but those kind of things are very detrimental to surgery. And some people get really pissed when, maybe they gained a little weight from the testosterone and then the doctor won't work on them. And they come crying to me. They're like, it's fat phobic. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's called, it's called safety. The doctor cares about you and wants to make sure you're alive. He's not shaming you for being fat. He's saying you need to be healthy. And so, with that, we have to be healthy for surgery and for after. And it's one of the things that we really need to be very diligent in our community with our guys and really promote healthy lifestyle, promote working out, promote all. But
yes, absolutely.
It's why your surgery is so great, because you're healthy, dude. 100%.
I also believe that positive state of mind and like believing in yourself and in the doctors is important.
That's right. You got it all. I mean, a healthy mind, a healthy body creates a healthy life. I mean, that's just the reality of it. So I don't give a shit if you drink, but use shit in moderation, kids. Like fucking have a beer. You don't need to have 20 beers.
Sure. Exactly. I'm not like a holy person who's never drinking, never smoking, ever. But like right now, I'm on the edge because I had some complications and tomorrow I have another doctor's appointment and we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm not drinking anything, just waiting for it to heal.
That's right.
What it takes.
Dude, you can drink all you want afterward. I mean, fuck, it's so important. And kids, you guys need to hear this out there. I don't care what surgery you're getting. Be healthy before your surgery. You'll heal faster. You'll have a better outcome. It'll be 100 million times better for you. And you can come back to your unhealthy lifestyle. But most of you are not going to do that. You're not going to go back to an unhealthy lifestyle once you do this, because the reason why
I don't think so.
Unhealthy lifestyles is because we don't like ourselves. So once you start yourself, like shit, look at it, man. You're like a fucking power.
Thank you. So yes, and that's what it's all about. I think healthy mind and healthy body, they connect basically.
That's right.
So yes, and thank you for telling the people also about me and about my life coaching.
Yes,
because
you're a great life coach. No, we need more of you. You really picked yourself up, dude. And like, I love you so much.
Thank you.
It means a lot to me to see you guys doing that and getting out there, not being baby. Like, no, you can do whatever you want. You proved it. And you're from Russia, and you fucking you just fucking did it, dude.
Well, I'm from Russia originally, yes, but I live in Germany for so long now.
Left Russia.
But yes.
You left Russia. I have a lot of Russian friends. Actually, my son Russian lessons, so I'll have him speak.
Yes, you told me. Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Cool.
Meeting, but I love you. Let's sign off, but you give everyone all your information.
Totally, yes, and we can go on next week if you want for 2 more stages.
Every week, yeah, right on.
Okay, great.
So have
a good day then.
Tell us what your YouTube channel is and tell us what all your handles.
Yes, I'll add it one more time. Yes, wait.
Yeah. So everyone, please follow Dimi. He's really awesome and great. He has a lot of knowledge. He lives in Berlin, but he's part of our family. He's really willing. He's giving us a shit ton of information. He's also a life coach. And so really supporting him also supports the community and helps us, paying it forward is really part of my platform. So thank you, Dimi. I love you.
So awesome. Thank you, Buck.
Recover. And things are going good for you, but let's check in later, okay? And
we'll
have live next week, kids. So come back next week, and we'll be talking more, okay?
Exactly.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.